Come over, please.
Alo, malo, crveno.
Look, the second and last Prodigy LP started with a verse, I've decided to take my work back underground to keep it from falling into the wrong hands. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Okay, what's your definition of the underground? Does it have anything to do with press conferences at five-star hotels, at cozy places like this one?
Well, no, I mean, obviously not, but this was the only place to stay here, hence we stayed here. There's no stardom when it comes to the Prodigy. The Prodigy are from the dance scene, and it's not a scene that has pop stars, not at all. I mean, basically that's a statement that that's saying this is not Euro pop. This is not Euro. When I say Euro pop, you know, the typical monthly chart releases of you know, the bands.
The kind of stuff.
You know, the Prodigy. You know, we've had one single out last year, and you know, we do selective press, and we try and keep ourselves, you know.
So it's basically the organisation who made it look this way, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, we don't have. The Prodigy are our own organisation. The only people that organise the Prodigy are the Prodigy, and that's four people. That's myself, Liam, Leroy and Maxine. So we don't have management or record companies or agents that push us in certain directions. We make our own decisions. So, you know, we're responsible for ourselves, you know.
Can we say that the second LP, Music for the Jilted Generation, was a sort of a Prodigy comeback, the comeback, a revival of your old roots, the way you used to sound before?
What, you mean the hip-hop roots or the more rawer sound?
We could say the more rural sound.
Well, I mean, I think that the first album was more anthems from the real rave scene, and as the rave scene, in a genuine sort of way, started to die in England, we did what and we found that we had our own. We don't call the people that come to our shows fans. They're just people that appreciate our music, and they're all like potential friends because they're obviously into what we're into. You know, and it was just the second album was more.
It was more postmodern, you could say. It was more experimental.
Yeah, exactly. Because we knew we had an audience to write for. We knew we had people that come to our shows, and hence we wrote for them, and then put in all the different elements that interested us, you know, and that, you know, a little bit of me, a little bit of Leroy, a little bit of Maxim, a little bit of Liam, you know, all put in together, you know. And that's where you get all the different elements and different angles.
Yes. What can you tell me about the Jilted Generation? Does it have anything to do with the dying rave scene? Why is the rave scene dying in Britain? We know that progressive house and the second generation of Chicago house is very, very popular in Britain at the moment. What can you tell us about the Jilted, the dying of rave, and the popular trends in Britain at the moment?
Well, you know, I think that, you know, I don't think it's not like the dying of rave as such. There's still genuine parties that go on, mainly ran by the travellers and the new age travellers, you know, and they still have genuine parties, but most of the main big parties become very watered down by sort of like publicity and image and everything else, and we knew that wasn't a genuine thing, and the Prodigy has always been a genuine thing, so the Prodigy had to stay genuine and just become the Prodigy and do Prodigy music for Prodigy people in Prodigy venues with Prodigy sound, and you know, that's our scene now, you know, and it's something that we're building for the people. You know, in England, if people come to one of our shows, it starts at 8 o'clock at night and goes to 6 in the morning, and we cram it full of really good music, really good sound,
really good spirit,
and you know, we'll start with hip hop, and we'll go all the way through to something like System 7, and industrial. So we know that people that come to our shows are open-minded, and they don't just want to hear one form of music. They want to hear good music, and that's what we provide. So that's what the Prodigy are about.
People are pinching me from all sides, trying to terminate this session. Prodigy forever, should we say?
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
thanks
hope so.
for being here on Rave-O-Lution tonight.
Rave-O-Lution.
Yeah.
Happy
it
days.
Is, yeah. Rave forever.
Rave forever.
Zato što i vi ste podigli opštih ispit.
Ovo je za drugare.
Ne mogu da verujem.
U životu ne bi rekla. Thank you. Ali ima da...
That's one piece. U principu nisu naši. Uletili mašineriju. Ali kod god govorite posljednji kod misliš, ako budemo... Da.
Thanks a lot. Cheers. Thank you.
Verujem da su oni možda čak imali najmanje od svega.